What is going on YouTube? Today we are going to be going over the top 3 best stocks and cryptos to buy now in my opinion. So, sorry about the voice in advance. I'm sick as fuck right now as usual. My immune system is terrible. Even in the summer I'm getting ill and it's not normal, but you know what? It is what it is and we'll make do with what we've got. So, we are going to get stuck right into this and we are going to start off with Bitcoin. We're going to get the crypto in this list out of the way first and we'll move into the 2 stocks that I think are very good to buy now at the minute. So this is the Bitcoin chart on the daily time frame, and what we can see is we have rejected this massive order block up here every single time we've touched into it. And as you can see, this time was no different. We rejected and came all the way back down to the bottom. Now, not only have we come down to the bottom, which is a buy zone, in my opinion, we are also getting backed up right now by the 200-day moving average right below us here. The 200 days just below us, which is also going to give us confidence in this area. If we look at the 200-day, it does act as support perfectly, act as resistance perfectly. You can see this happens. Resistance here, support here, blah, blah, blah. So that right there is, in my opinion, a fantastic setup. There is also a lot of other indicators in Bitcoin that are flashing that I'm going to get into in another video, such as the hash ribbons. The Bitcoin miners are capitulating, which usually always marks a Bitcoin bottom. But we can also look at the RSI in this case on Bitcoin right now. If we have a look here, the RSI is actually hit a low of 24.7. That is crazy. If we look back at other times in history, the Bitcoin RSI has been oversold. Let's have a look. So we didn't even reach oversold here. We reached 32, almost oversold, but not quite. So we actually have to go all the way back down to here. The last time Bitcoin reached this oversold level was these lows right here. Yes, we did come for one liquidity grab before we made the next run, but that also gave us some bullish divergence in the RSI. So last time we were this oversold was way back here, and the time before that, which we were oversold, I don't even know why I've got that on. The time before that, which we were oversold, was all the way back down here, which we touched the 200-day moving average, which marked the exact bottom. And before that, when we were oversold, was the exact bear market bottom when FTX collapsed. So this, in my opinion, is the best stock or crypto to buy now. And you may be thinking, stock? Dylan, this is a crypto. Correct. However, BITX. This follows Bitcoin. As you can see, it's actually up in the pre-market right now from 22.2 to 23. This also pays dividends of 1.7 per share. That's like 10% a month, almost. In fact, it's over that. It's way over that. This is, in my opinion, one of the best stocks to sell options on because you can sell puts to get in. You can collect amazing premium. You can collect a couple $100 trying to get in. Then once you're assigned, you collect $170 a month on your dividend, and then you can collect premium to get out. So you can then try and collect more cash to get out. Perfect way to run the double dividend strategy on. I personally ignore all technical analysis on this because this just follows Bitcoin. The chart doesn't look the exact same because there is decay on it though. So BITX and BITX, if you want the double leverage Bitcoin, this right here is your best friend. This is Bitcoin with 2x leverage, BITX. You can also sell puts in this and the premiums are insane. So let's get into number 2. The second on this list is Google. So on the Google chart, we've got this nice little channel forming here. And we can see it's like a nice little upwards channel here. I wouldn't class this as a rising wedge personally. I think this is much more likely to break to the upside. You could draw it like this, which is the way we're going to draw it. So you can see this right now is it does look like it's ready to break. In fact, you could even draw something like this and class this that it's already broken out. Okay, this is already broken out And now we're on a retest. There's a couple different ways you can draw this, but for me, something like this is probably going to be the best way to draw it. Something like this here, where you can see it's broke out. We're now getting the retest. We had the big volume candle here. So now we're going to see how this is going to react. This could push Google much higher. This could push it to new highs if this all plays out correctly. You can see the RSI has been cooling off nicely, but in my opinion, it's just this trend line here that we should be watching. And we did get a big volume candle here, which was nice. So we're just going to have to watch to see what happens here. The way I would be playing this would be put credit spreads or buying a week, maybe up to a month dated expiration call options. All you're trying to catch is simply just 1 or 2 green candles here on the daily. And all you need to do is you would set your stop loss either back in this wedge or just below it. But obviously that will be just completely up to your own risk management. So I'm not going to spend too much time in this one. But the next one I want to get into is shares play. And it is on Snowflake, our good old friend Snowflake. So this is the daily chart on Snowflake. What we can see right here is it is in a lovely channel, just like Bitcoin. This looks very similar to the Bitcoin play. You can see we have this upwards channel where every time it touches, or upwards demand zone where every time it touches, supply, every time it touches, it just gets rejected straight away. And you've got the bottom demand zone where every time it touches, the buyers just buy it up. And right now we are in this zone again. This is a fantastic leap options play or shares play. You could do per man's covered calls in this. That will work very, very well too. If we go to the weekly chart, it actually looks even better on the weekly chart. You can see right here, it just looks like it's bottoming. Even on the weekly, we're almost oversold on this weekly chart and in this zone. This to me is a very nice longer term swing trade where you could be looking to make, your first price target will be around here, 11% on shares. Second price target somewhere around here, 35%. And if it gets all the way to this top box, 50% gain on shares. That is absolutely fantastic. Anyway, guys, gonna end this here. Just wanted to bring these 3 little things to you, and I'm gonna get straight into making some more content for you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.